Hello and welcome to Your New Jersey. I'm Lisa Marie Falbo. On today's show, we're celebrating giving back in the world of beauty. We'll meet Lauren D'Amelio and celebrity makeup artist Nicolette Dalessandro to see how they're sharing their passion for makeup to help others. But first, we're highlighting a special collaboration between Beauty Holiday Inc. and the Hackensack Meridian John Theurer Cancer Center, bringing self-care packages to patients undergoing treatment. Lindsay Colameo Peragallo, founder of Beauty Holiday, and Lauren Encarnacion from JTCC are here to talk about how these thoughtful gifts are making a difference. Welcome to the show, ladies. So Lindsay, tell us how Beauty Holiday started from your own beauty purge and grew into a nonprofit.
Absolutely. So I am a beauty editor by trade. I used to work at Allure magazine in New York City. Beauty Holiday started probably 15 years ago when I first started there, and I would purge my beauty stash to family and friends at the holiday time. Fast forward, I guess 12 years later, I was living here in Southwest Florida, and Hurricane Ian had hit, and I kind of recognized that my beauty stash would be put to good use in the hands of all of these people that had lost their homes. So instead of gifting to family and friends, I called upon my family and friends to come and help me put together personalized care packages that we delivered door to door to help our local community. And from there, that was kind of the aha moment. And from there, I tapped a lot of my beauty contacts. And in the years that followed, I hosted this annual beauty holiday party where we would curate self-care packages. It's actually taken off to be more than just a once a year initiative, but an ongoing initiative and mission that's just growing rapidly. And it was really exciting what we were able to do with John Theurer.
You've recently delivered over 172 self-care bags to cancer patients at JTCC. What goes into curating these packages?
So I am so excited to have amazing support from the beauty industry. So we actually hosted a packing party at Cedar Lakes Estate where brands like MAC, Laura Geller, Winky Lux, Tower 28, Jergens sent products. I think we had over $60,000 worth of products, which is more than 2,100 products. And we had women that came together to write handwritten notes and curate these special gift bags that were then loaded up into my car. It was quite the operation, I'm not going to lie, fitting 172 bags. We actually had 2 cars worth, and then we took them the next morning to the cancer center in Hackensack.
I love it. And Lauren, your patients must have loved the goodies.
Yes, they did. They absolutely did. There were a lot of different things like toothbrushes and toothpastes, self-care things, and they were very grateful for each and every one of them.
So tell us about what you do at the Cancer Center.
So I'm a project coordinator, but I am a part of the Surprise and Delight team. And the Surprise and Delight team is basically toward our, it's a little committee toward our patients. So our patients get literally surprised and delighted. And we get donations from all over, like Lindsay. We get a couple of donations from ShopRite and the Insera family. There's someone called Skate It Forward, an organization. We have had donations from all of those different places, and we're able to bring those donations to the families. So when the patients are getting treatment, their chemotherapy, their radiation, they have something to actually go by and get a little surprise.
Oh yeah, and it's so needed. Those little uplifting moments, they can make a world of difference when you're getting treatment.
So much. So we have, even with Lindsay's Beauty Holiday stuff, they would write little notes giving them like encouragement. And I still have 2 or 3 patients that still have those notes today that they bring it in and they're like, oh, we have it. Well, look at this. So it's comforting and it's very grateful to know and see. These patients are really appreciating it and they're very grateful. And us as our Surprise and Delight Committee, you don't know how much we appreciate this.
So for people watching that maybe have an initiative like this, how do they get in touch with you to be part of that?
Yeah, of course. So you can email me. My name is Lauren.Encarnacion at hmhn.org. Or you can always call me as well. 551-996-8503 is my office phone number. And we will be able to contact you and you tell us what you have to donate or what you want to do. You can either come to the Cancer Center and we will walk around with you to hand out your donations, or you can send them over to us and our Surprise and Delight team will actually hand them out to each patient.
I love that. What a great initiative. How many patients do you see at the center throughout the year?
Oh, I don't know an exact amount, but even with like one day, it could be between 700, 800 patients.
God bless it. That's just an insane number. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
this is the world that we live in. But I've done many shoots with Hackensack,
Yes.
with all your different departments. And off camera, we were talking about your boss, Dr.
Yes.
Guai.
Yes.
He makes cancer, and this is so weird to say, but it's true. We agree. He makes it almost fun.
Yes.
Because I have never met an individual so passionate about the treatment and solving the problem as Dr. Guai.
Dr. Gual has, he's so passionate about what he does. He really cares about our patients, and it's actually fun to be in his office because he actually will teach you what's going on and what a few patients have some very rare cancers, and he sees patients or talks to patients all over the world. So it's great, and it's really interesting, and I love being a part of the team and being part of the John Theurer Cancer Center. I really am grateful for that too.
Yeah, and the fact that he is so open and passionate, he makes a scary situation a little more manageable and easy to understand, because when you sit and talk with him, the way he breaks it down, it's simplified.
Absolutely, absolutely, because there are so many different words and things, that medical terms that we wouldn't be able to understand, and he breaks it down so that you understand anything, and he also will explain to you and show you, even if you wanted him to show you on a computer or just writing things down, articles, he'll teach you. He loves teaching, and that's something that I'm excited to have in that office, because we get to experience him. We get to experience him in a different way than other people do.
So you couple the John Theurer Cancer Center with state-of-the-art technology, a doctor who lives and breathes cancer, is super passionate about it, with surprise and delight, and you are just getting the best all-around treatment.
Yes, he supports us. He supports the Surprise and Delight team. We also have another team, which is our 9 is Fine team, which is actually for our staff. But he supports all of our committees, everything that we're trying to do for our patients, our staff, our teams. He is behind us in everything, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and you need that goodwill, because it's heavy stuff you're dealing with.
For sure. And a lot of our patients, we want to turn this into something that is, you're getting your chemotherapy, but you're also getting a little gift, a little donation. And you can see it in their faces. They're very appreciative of it. And we actually had Lindsay walking around with us, and she was able to see that as well. So it was very touching to see. And every time that we bring something to the Cancer Center, any donations that we get, they're always so grateful for it. And I love being a part of the team.
Well, let's bring Lindsay back on, because I want to know, Lindsay, when you were walking the halls, giving out all of your gift bags, what was going through your mind?
It was so special to be able to see firsthand the reactions. I know the love and the heart and soul that go into each one of our giftings. And I like to be really intentional. Again, we have handwritten notes, and all of our products are from brands that anybody would love to get, not just somebody that's going through a tough time. So it was really beautiful, because there's strangers that are like rooting for you and, praying for you. There would be people coming up to me in tears saying, "Oh my goodness, like I think there's Mac in here." Like they couldn't believe the quality of the products and the notes, and just like the heart and soul that we put behind it. I think they really felt, which was really beautiful.
Now, your mission has expanded beyond New Jersey. Obviously, you're zooming in from Florida, but you're reaching women and families nationwide. Talk about some of the other communities that you've impacted.
So, our mission is transforming product surplus into empowering self care to uplift women and families that are facing hardship. I keep hardship somewhat open ended, because to me, that could be crises. Like, we did a huge initiative for the LA wildfires. And in general, if I get emails from people whose home was devastated in their single home fire or floods, or we did a Texas initiative, we love to help wherever we can. So, we've done natural disasters, we've done abuse shelters, we've done grief homes, and we do it with intention and love and kindness, and kind of like that surprise and delight from afar, from local and afar, I suppose. But it's been really beautiful to watch the mission spread and the excitement around us grow.
What other communities are you targeting next?
So we just wrapped up October as Breast Cancer Awareness. So we did several initiatives here where we supported women that were battling breast cancer or who had just completed their treatments. We also did an initiative for women that are survivors of sex trafficking. We have an initiative upcoming for the mothers of children in the NICU. And again, really just hoping to bring a little bit of surprise and delight and beauty holiday spirit, we'll call it, to a lot of different organizations this holiday season specifically.
That's great. So for people watching, how can they help your cause and to donate?
Check out our website, beautyholidayinc.org, and on social media, it's Beauty Holiday Inc. But we would just love to hear stories of people that we can help, organizations of people that where we can help, and donations go a long way. We are shipping thousands of pounds of curated self-care packages direct to families that are facing hardship. So your donations go a long way in covering shipping costs and all that go into creating these beautiful care packages that really make an impact in these people's lives.
Lindsay, Lauren, thank you both so much for being here today. And by the way, between the three of us, there's 7 kids, 4 and under. So it's a wonder that we were able to gather here for this interview today because we're all very busy.
Yes, thank you so much for having us.
And keep making a difference, both of you. I mean, it's just, what a perfect way to kick off the holidays, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Lauren D'Amelio, founder of D'Amelio Cosmetics, and celebrity makeup artist Nicolette Dalessandro are here to discuss how they're empowering artists, running high-profile events, and giving back through their work. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
It is such an honor to have you here. I've been following your career for years, and I'm just such in awe of you and everything that you've built. I mean, you are like the makeup empire here in the Garden State.
It's been a long time coming. It's been almost 20 years. I started in the industry professionally when I was 15 in salons, and I'm going to be 35 this year. So it's been a long time, but I really appreciate that. I feel like I just have been really trying to empower others and make everything beautiful on the way.
You do such a great job. The newest member of your team, my surrogate niece, Sophia Scunch, she's been on such a ride with you doing the Situations makeup, and I mean, she loves every second. And the fact that you give young artists like that a platform to learn is everything.
She's amazing. And that's the thing, like with our artists, like not only are they extremely talented, not only are they professional, but they're also genuinely kind and sweet. I'm sure you could vouch for that for Soph. When I met Soph, it was actually at this New Jersey pageant, and she's just like a beast. Like, she's so phenomenal, but that's like literally everyone on the team is just so great. So we are very blessed to have such an incredible team.
Yeah, so take us through the beginning. How did you grow into who you are today?
Okay, so when I was really young, I'm extremely dyslexic, so I was in like little classroom settings. I moved into Kinnelon public schools when I was in middle school. So not only did I like really not fit in, I didn't have friends there, I was in little classroom settings, I was picked on for not being able to read, and my outlet that I found was playing with my mom's makeup, so I would do my own makeup. And my one aunt, her best friend owned a funeral home, and Bobby Brown would send them products and like brushes and stuff. And one day I guess they had too many, so she gave me like a bunch of like brand new stuff. It really just solidified my love for it, and like learning how to do my own makeup, watching my mother in the morning gave me confidence. It made me, people started talking to me, people started asking me to do their makeup for like the little school dances that would happen. So it gave me so much confidence that I wanted to do that for other people. Like, I needed that outlet, and it truly gave me an outlet. And I know it sounds vain, like, ooh, beauty, outer beauty, but like it really did empower me to make these friends and have that confidence, and make other people feel really good about themselves. So I begged my mom when I went into high school to go to cosmetology school. So I got to actually start working in salons at 15. I started cosmetology school at 15. I actually graduated top of my class in cosmetology before I even graduated high school. So I highly recommend doing that to anyone that is in this industry or wants to get into this industry at a young age, because first of all, it's free. You're not paying a crazy amount to like these schools, and you have that by the time you graduate high school. I went on to college. I got my, I was working in multiple salons. I was working at MAC. As soon as I turned 18, I was hired at MAC at the Willowbrook Mall, which was incredible. And then I started my team not long after. My first client ever at the salon when I was 15 literally cried when I was done doing her makeup. I was like, that's it, it's done. It's over. But she was crying because she was so happy. She literally looked up at me and she goes, I've never felt so beautiful in my life. And I was in tears, she was in tears. And that truly solidified like my passion for the industry. And then the cash that came along with it and the money that came along with it was great.
You need that too to live, right? But I'm so happy you shared that story, because there's so many young people out there that struggle with IEPs, and the fact that you found your way and overcame, and I'm sure that fuels you in your success. I think it's such a wonderful story.
I think it always helps to have a little chip on your shoulder. I think you just need to have that motivation, that drive, because it really did. It made me want to prove everyone wrong. It made me want to prove my Wilson teacher that I had in 6th grade, who said that I would never amount to anything because I was so severely dyslexic. It just always drove me, and something that kept in my head, the back of my head for how many years now, is something that still drives me and wants me to help other people and help even, not even in the beauty space, but like just in the educational space. Like, I didn't think that I would be an educator ever in my life, in front of people, teaching people something, anything. And now I'm doing it on a global scale. So
yeah,
I hope
talk
to
about those
motivate.
master classes.
One of my the reason why we're laughing is because one of the master classes is where we met. So I do them quarterly in person, but I also teach online education. When I had my son, we actually found out right before we got married, a month before, that I was pregnant, and we were getting married in Napa Valley, California, in a vineyard. So we lit up the mountains blue for his gender reveal, which was incredible. But then we found out that I had vasa previa. I had to spend a month in the hospital, basically 2 months before having to have a C-section. Then we had the C-section 5 weeks early, prior to his due date. And it kind of worked out because then COVID happened right after.
Beautiful year of 2020, right?
It was crazy, but it made me slow down. But also being in that hospital, my one assistant, Samantha Gincarelli, who's absolutely amazing, she truly helped this business blossom, and just, I can't say enough about her. She's just an angel. But we were sitting on the hospital bed the one day, and we're like, how are we going to keep making money the way that we were? Because I was doing like 6 brides a week. I was teaching in person, and we're like, online education. And we pivoted to creating the Art of Enhancement, which is our online education platform. We have a subscription-based Facebook group. That is our inner circle. Every month they get my masterclass live. They get a guest educator, someone normally on our team or someone that they're requesting. And then they also get a Q&A. But then I also do my in-person signature waterproof bridal glam tour. So it started off in Jersey, then I did one in Vegas, and now I'm ending it in Boca. But yeah, so that's what changed it all. I feel like a lot of times when life throws a curveball at you, you kind of have to run with it and just try to make the best out of a situation that you think could be life-changing. And like, I could have just laid down, had my son, and been like, you know what, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm a better mom as a working mom. I feel like you're either a better mom as a working mom or a better mom as a stay-at-home mom. If they tried to talk to me after 4 or 5 p.m., like, there's no communication, because that's my time with my family. My time at work is my time at work. Obviously, I will always answer for my kids. Yeah, it just changed a lot of stuff, and I could have just not pivoted and figured something else out, and with my amazing team around me, figured it out. But that's really what catapulted that education platform. And then we went into COVID, which ironically worked out even better for us, because people had to be home and people had nothing else to really do but to learn. And we had no idea that was going to happen. And I got to be home with my son. I got to focus on the online education. We got to plan more like in-person classes. And then what year was it that we met?
I believe 2021. No idea what I was going to do or how I was going to do it. And I had come across the Art of Enhancement on Instagram and signed up. And I did that for a couple months, and I was realizing how much I was learning from that. So when Lauren finally did an in-person class towards, I think it was June, because it was like summertime.
I think it's when we first, it was the first one after.
Yeah, it was the first one after COVID.
Shutdown,
so I went, And I said, I'm just going to wait till the end. And I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to tell her I have an open book and I'm ready to work. And if nothing happens, nothing happens. But I got lucky and now we're in love.
Aw.
And we can't live without each
No,
other.
I literally can't.
Yeah. Hey, when it clicks, it clicks. Believe me.
And
Those
yeah,
work
she's
relationships so
definitely
important.
all around. I've learned pretty much everything from Lauren.
I love you.
Yeah.
My love. I will say now that I have 2 children, it's a lot of money to leave the house because I do need 2 sitters because they're at such different ages, as you know. And make sure you have good people watching your children and feel comfortable enough. And it needs to be worth it to leave the house. So I do personally mainly do celebrity and bridal. Our team, we definitely send out to special occasion every day. If you just want your makeup done for, an event that you're attending.
It really is the best job.
It's
You
the
just get
best
to make
job.
people feel good and like hang out and girly chat all day. It's great.
Yeah. Where can people watching find out more about you and the classes and maybe to book a service?
So my Instagram is Lauren_D'Amelio, and our social handle for our team is D'Amelio Cosmetics. You could also go to Da'MelioCosmetics.com. That is more for services. And then theartoфenhancement.com, and that is more for education. Nicolette's Instagram is Big Hoop.
Big Hoop Energy Beauty.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
love
you
that
like the
because the
hoop?
big hoops, that's your thing.
It's my thing.
Okay.
Big hoops. And we just have an incredible team. Everyone does know my technique, but is also their individual artist. Some of them have their own team. And my thing has always been it's really about mentoring other people, helping them get to where they want to be, because that's what helped me get to where I wanted to be, was people who helped me. And I want to give that back. And there's a seat at the table for everyone. You need to be genuine to yourself. You have to have a signature look. Don't just try to copy what's doing great on social media. Be genuine to you and you will be successful. And there are plenty of seats at this table. So make sure you're with people that make you feel that way. Make sure you're with people that you love and that you could count on and rely on.
And people who want you to eat at the table.
Yes, and
Because Lauren's here to help us eat at the table, for sure.
Oh, well, Nicolette, Lauren, thank you so much. This was so much fun, and thank you for giving us such insight into your world.
Thank you so much for having us. This was such a pleasure. It was so great meeting you.
It was so great meeting you. We had
Likewise.
so much fun.
So much fun. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me on another episode of Your New Jersey. I'm Lisa Marie Falbo. We'll see you back here next week.